Hey everybody, this is tamo42, just giving you a little video tour of my new balcony. So, this is the old system. Little two 5-gallon buckets I had for the old apartment. Little 5-gallon fish tank with some goldies in there. They like to hide down at the bottom. When I moved up here, I'm now on the 3rd floor, as you might see. We got this beautiful lake here. And I picked this apartment over another because it had a southern exposure, so towards the sun. And the other one was towards the north, which would have gotten no light, so I would have only been growing lettuce underneath some fluorescent tubes. However, we have an overhang here, which, as you can tell by the light on the ground, is preventing the sun from coming in very far. So these guys here are really stretching for the light. So if they can just make it just a little bit farther, they come out into the light. On top of that, I was hauling these guys, all these rocks, for the gravel. And this is only half, the other half is still in my car. And that's really heavy carrying up a flight of stairs. So I decided gravel beds are probably not the way to go this time. What I'm planning to do is use an NFT tube with a fish tank over in this corner somewhere, and then a swirl filter, probably made out of one of these buckets, and then a fluidized sand bed filter, again made out of a bucket, and then having the result flow through a tube, like a 4-inch PVC, hanging on the outside here. And that should get plenty of light. And then the hope is, with the sand filter, I can load a lot more fish in the system than I would be able to with the relatively small amount of plants that I will have. And that's pretty much the plan at the moment. So things to do would be to, get the buckets. I ordered some uniseals so that I'll be able to pipe up the connections. And then I actually went fishing in the lake yesterday, and I saw that there were a bunch of small bluegill, so I might be catching some of those and raising those. Because Dan DeMann, I think it was, found that bluegill work pretty well year-round, and they're definitely native, so there's no issue with the climate. And they'll grow quickly enough, and they're fairly tasty eating, even though they're kind of bony. So that's the update and a little tour. Oh, on top of that, a quick note: this is my worm bin. I'll be using some of those to one. I use the leachate in the aquaponics to add some nutrients, and on top of that, I can use the fish for, they're multi-purpose. They can be composted, they can be used for composting. When I have the swirl filter, I'll be able to feed the draining from the swirl filter, the fish poop basically. I'll be able to feed those to the worms, and that way I won't be wasting all that nutrient. And then through the leachate, I can cycle that back through the system. So that looks like it'll be all to the good. I just gotta get to building. Anyhow, that's it for now.